Hi everybody, this is Joel with TwitterView, and this is Chikage Windler with KSTP. Chikage, tell us, how did you get your name, and then also how did your first day at KSTP go for you?
Alright, well let's start with the name part, because that's probably the #1 question people ask. Chikage, first of all, what kind of a name is it? Where did you get that name? You might think it's Native American because of all of the Indian names that sound kind of unique like that. A lot of people have said maybe it's Cherokee, but it's actually Japanese. And I know I don't look Asian at all. My dad, he's like brown hair, blue-eyed from Iowa, but my mom's from Japan. He met her whenever he was in R&R from the Navy in Vietnam, and the rest is history. So Chikage is actually an actress named Awashima Chikage that's in Japan. Popular in the 60s or so, I'm told, and the name means thousands of views or vistas. As for my first day on the job, this is a crazy story. First, I want to show you this, so you know what I'm talking about. My fingers are actually a little bit shorter on one hand. See that? Alright, there you go. The reason being, my first day on the job at KSTP ended up not being on the air because I ended up in the hospital. My husband and I were trying to move a TV, a heavy TV, and we thought we could do it on our own. So sure enough, we're moving the TV, it starts to tip over, and I'm like, I'll save it. So I dive in, and as I reach for the TV, I get my hands crushed, basically, by 220 pounds of electronics. So yeah, it wasn't a good thing. I ended up at HCMC. They called in a microsurgeon, and it's like one of the few times in my life that I've ever used my career and said, no, you don't understand, you have to save my hand because my job is to point at weather maps. Fortunately, the microsurgeon came in and he was able to put me back together. I lost a little bit of one finger, and my nail on the other one, as you can probably see, is kind of messed up, but most viewers don't even notice. So my husband calls Dave Dahl the night before I'm supposed to be on the air and says, Dave, Chicago's not going to be able to come to work today. For obvious reasons, I was in the hospital.
Well, great, thank you, and we'll look forward to your Twitter view.
Thanks.